Hello. Okay, time for some more Moonlighter. See where today's adventuring takes us. Okay, looks good. Okay. Okay, so let's see what we got. Oh yeah, so last time, after I ended, I did sleep because I wasn't, when I was gonna quit, it just said you will lose your progress, so I had to check how you save, and you do that by sleeping. I think it may also automatically saves like at certain points, but I didn't want to have to redo some of the stuff I had done, so I just slept. And now here we are. So now it's daytime, so I guess I should sell some stuff. Is that what I was doing? Yeah, I'm pretty full up, so I should try to sell some of this stuff. Okay, that's a bunch of stuff to sell for today, right? I feel like I'm gonna need some of this stuff, but whatever. Okay, that's probably fine. Okay, so I mean, I don't know if that price was appropriate last time, if I recall, but I don't know if in general it is. Okay, that's fine. Right, so I upgraded some of my stuff, my equipment, and I got the claw, but I hadn't tried them out yet, right? Okay, so now but I guess we'll steal some stuff before we go jumping back into the dungeon, because need to open up some space, and oh my goodness, is it not even... It's nighttime anyway! Okay, into the dungeons we go. I'm miscalculated on what time it is. So let's just throw this all in there. Grab this back out. I'll just try to remember that it's all the stuff past this point that we're... Oh, but it combined the groups. Oh boy. Okay, well, we're going to have to refigure that out later. Whatever. Oh, can I only have one? Oh, but what about these ones? Does this one need to hatch or something? I mean, I'll take this then. A stun effect seems nice. Okay, gotta remember controls. A, charge attack on X. Dodge, okay. Okay, let's jump into this dungeon. See how deep we can get. Maybe I'll stop scouring every room, because I don't necessarily need all the stuff. Although, again, there's not really... Other than the time it takes, there's not a downside. Although, when it takes too long, that monster shows up. So I guess that is something worth paying attention to. Ow. What's the stun rate? I feel like I got 2 stuns already. Dang, these are fast. Okay, there's that. There's that. Oh man, 55. I only need to punch these things like one time. Man, these are buff. Especially with our damage boost. Punch. I can't tell which one's mine. I guess it has a slightly different color. Not entirely obvious at a glance, though. Stun rate is so high. Man, this slime seems strong. Get him, slime. Beat up the other slimes. Okay. Ow. grassy. Oh, that's you're my friend. I tried to punch him. Alright, that's everything here. I was not looking for sparkles. I should look on my way back. Wait. No. Though I saw the eyes in the wall, and I didn't see what it was. I just saw them change. Check these rooms again. Nothing. I could just not be waiting long enough, but whatever. Ooh, I thought I was gonna fall off there. Heal up. The stun is busted. What the heck? That was so easy. Okay, got too much stuff. Okay, next floor. Well, the boss on the next floor should be easy, given our stun and our like doubled damage from the upgraded weapon. Oh, what does this do? Destroy one. These cursed items are getting very in the way. So let's just get rid of some of them. Oh no. Okay, that's fine. I need to find a storage room. Nope. Buy that thing. Gloves are nice and fast too. Oh, that's you're the friend. I keep trying to punch my friend. What does this one do? This is destroy? Wait. What is this one? Oh, destroys a curse. Okay, what do I want to be able to stack? That's the question, right? I guess this is fine. Because now these stack, although I'm still left with one left over, which I guess is not ideal. These also clear artifact curse. Okay, so let's try to take advantage of this. Let's do... Wait, no. Let's do this. And let's do this. Oh, wait. That one's also not cursed anymore. Duh. Okay, so let's do this one too. Oh, I can't. Oh, I can put it on this side. Okay, because now I can combine these and this. Alright, that's actually pretty solid. missed. Oh, walked into that. Grab the ones in here too. Okay. Alright, we're getting through this floor. Don't need that. Well, it has to be along this path now. Ooh, it's sparkly. That's what we're talking about. Ow, walked into that. Well, at least that's fast enough that even if I get hit, it's like only once, because I can just bash my way through the rest of the way. Oh wait, it's sparkly down there. Oh, dang it. Oh, I didn't kill it. Oh, I could have killed it without taking damage. I just thought I was there. Okay, more stuff. Let's see. How can I do this? If I do this, I can stack these together. So that's also a good curse to get rid of, because as it is now, it just kind of is there. Okay, what am I going to sell? I mean, whatever. That's fine. Those are valuable, but I can't be bothered to try to figure out the stacking here. Let's drop in. Oh my goodness. Let's drop it. Cool, perfect. Okay, you know what? I could have just kept all this stuff. Okay, so let's throw everything in there. Keep that. Alright, cool. That's what we were looking for. I guess I can grab these now. Ow. Taking a lot of unnecessary damage, that's for sure. Should probably be a little bit more careful. Here they come. Okay, so it's gotta be, there's only like one door left that we haven't been through. So it's gotta be that way. Just down here. Oh, get him. Dang it. Ow. Ouch. Oh, so much unnecessary damage. Being very careless. 3 mystery items. Alright, well, let's see how much this heals us for. 99. Okay, so that's... I was right, it was about 100, but in fact it's 1 short of 100. Alright, that's fine, though. We're not that low. Oh, that's not the boss room? I thought that was always in front of the boss room. It has been literally every time so far. I didn't realize it could not be. Oh, here's... What the heck? Ah, I dodged late. Oh god, it hasn't phased out. Alright, floor 3. One more item dropped by that strange jelly creature. This one is a little more straightforward than the mirror. Similar to our pendant, if given enough gold, we can portal to safety. But, this is a big but, the portal remains open after use. Ah, meaning one may travel back to the very spot they departed from. Oh, nice. Okay, that's nifty. I mean, the ability to, like, checkpoint is nice. But there must be rules, or it's just more expensive maybe, I guess. Simply amazing, very convenient. For the time being, let's call it the Catalyst. Quick tip, Catalyst requires quite a bit more gold than our pendants. Yeah, okay, sure. 2,000, oh, 5 times as much. Okay, well, I don't even have that much on me, but I can understand why. Okay. Yeah, you pay gold, lets you go back and forth. And so now the question is it one-time use, or is it as often as you want once you set it? Maybe I should try to just use it here just to test. I mean, I don't need to sell that much stuff to get there. I don't want combo doesn't kill those. Ow. Okay. I'll grab this chest and then I'll try the checkpoint out. Oh, gotta sell some stuff anyway. Alright. This breaks curse. So let's use this on one of the mystery items. See what we get. Not great, not helpful, but this can now stack here. Okay, so this actually we don't need to sell anything, but we will. Okay, good. That gets us enough. So let's try the catalyst out. Or the merchant emblem. Okay. Okay, got a bunch more stuff. Okay, so the door stays here for now at least. We'll see how long we'll see if it lasts after we go through it again. Now it is daytime, so we can sell. Let's organize our stuff a little bit. Alright. Well, at this point, let's just take everything from here. Okay, that's everything in there stacked up. Does nothing else in here stack? Okay, let's just start taking stuff out that we're gonna sell. Sell this. Oh my goodness, this is a pain. Okay, wait, let me put some stuff. Let me put the stuff I'm gonna sell in here. That's the solution. And or the things I'm gonna hold. So we'll sell a stack of these. Let's just stack everything up that's in here, and we can figure out what we want. Sell that. Hold this. Sell that. Sell some of those. Do we have a lot of those? No, we don't. I shouldn't sell that. Well, I could sell them anyway, but we have more stacks. Sell some of these. Okay, let's throw everything in here. Oh. Sell these. Sell that, sell that. And now I've already forgotten all the things. Okay, that. Almost there. Although, yeah, I'm gonna have to buy another storage space upgrade or something. Okay, whatever. Oh, it's gonna be full. It's so full though. Alright, well, whatever. Time to sell. Okay, is this... Okay, that's fine. Cool. I need to set a price for this. What do we got here? We'll go 320. Okay, come on, buy the stuff, buy the stuff. Man, I can never remember how my prices are. I always have to check it, even though I should just check it before. Well, whatever. I know that one's fine. I don't know why I checked that. Oh, sun's starting to go down, I guess. Oh man, am I even gonna sell everything in time? Making a decent bit of money. We had like 0 when we got out the dungeon, so it's not bad. Oh, too low. Okay, good to know. Come on, the sun's setting. Time's a-wasting. Buy the stuff. I guess I should just differentiate before I start selling and determine which one's the ones I don't know the good prices for, because then I can just do those first and then figure it out after. And I accidentally, like I accidentally sold a full stack of those, whatever those were, that I got ripped off on, because I was kind of not paying attention. Like, all the stuff I have left, I'm pretty sure is fine. Ooh, time's running out. Come on. Come on, time's a wasting. Let's go. 4 more sales. Sun's going down. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Good, good, good. Yep, yep, yep. Come by. Come on, come on. 2 more. Yes, there they are. There's the people. You've only got one thing that you can buy. You'll buy it, right? One of you. Nice. Got it. Just in time. Okay, time to close. Perfect. So yeah, last time we had like 22, I think. So I guess if you're like really pushing it, you could probably get to about just under 30. Maybe you could hit 30 if you're replacing things and selling things quickly. Although I don't know, it seems a little bit. I don't know what the limiting factor is necessarily, like the number of people in the shop maybe. All right, got lots of stuff. Let's go look at some upgrades. We don't have enough money for a lot of them, unfortunately. I mean, we could get that guy. I mean, a bigger shop would be nice, but we need to get to 60,000 for that to get the extra space for selling stuff. Quest point so merchants can receive customer requests. Oh, I can get requests so I can actually like look for specific items. Makes sense. It's like Recettear. Because this... Oh, wait. This is the first upgrade. Wait, I can do this one. I didn't realize... I forgot. This is not, like, where I am. It's the first upgrade. I can actually... I can afford this. That could be worth it, actually. It's just extra item space. So I think this is... Oh, it gives you an extra... Yeah, oh, it gives you an extra chest. That's what the chest symbol is. 4 extra spaces and 4 extra chests. And this is beyond the base, I guess, which is 4 and 1 by default. Because then this becomes 8 and 2. And similarly here, this becomes 10 and 3. Because you get +6, +2. It's weird that it doesn't include the base 4 and 1 that we have by default. Like, why wouldn't it just list this? I don't fully get how this works. So maybe this is they can sell stuff to us? Except cheap sale. Like, why would the prices go down? Does it just get more people to buy them? I don't understand the discount concept there. This could be good too. Extra 10% when paying. I mean, that's just extra income. Extra health in the morning would be nifty, but we don't really need it. At least not yet. I mean, it's easier to just upgrade the armor and have always, or just upgrade armor and stuff. Although if it's a lot of extra health, it could be good. And if it scales, that could be good too. But I mean, this seems more important at the moment. We're sort of... This will let us sell stuff faster and store more stuff. Alright. Yeah, come build. That's what you call a good job. Doesn't seem like a big change. Well, beauty comes from within. Yeah, this kind of doesn't seem like a big change. It's just some extra space. Okay, hold on. I need to understand what this is saying. I can decorate, and if they like it, they'll spend more, or is it like a showcase item? Oh, item prices are not stored in the notebook when their popularity is... Yeah, I know. Oh, wealthy customers. That's a thing, too. Oh. Oh, yeah, okay. So, depending on what I put in, it'll, Wow, rip. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta check those settings. Yeah, okay, so I guess for the... You get different items, they give different buffs. So normally this is 110. This buffs it by 10%. I mean, my stream hours are kind of not great anyway, so... it's not a big deal. Every visitor adds a tip. What are the... So... Okay, well, cool. Here you are. True. True. Okay. Oh, new shop. As a hawker, I've traveled the world looking for techniques to create objects that can inspire people. Oh, this is where you buy the decorations. Okay, now I understand what that is now. Now I understand. Get this to get another extra 10%. I guess this is probably worth it. Okay, can't really afford any upgrades anymore after all that. Alright, so it's just here now. Cool. I could sell more stuff. Although now I have extra space, right? Oh, I have two. Yeah, okay, I have two of these chests. Uh-oh. Did it destroy the one item I had in this chest? Oh no, there it is. What the heck? That's wild. Well, I have two extra chests worth of space. This one is still pretty full. I could sell some. Well, it's nighttime anyway. It's dungeon time anyway. Except, do I want to jump back in through this door? This seems dangerous. That's getting pretty rough in that floor. Oh, and I can't upgrade. Maybe I should try to sell some stuff and get more upgrades. Although I have 10 potions on me. I don't have the money. Oh wow, I actually do need some of those things for that. I sold a lot of them. Oops. Right here, what does this get us? I don't even have the items for this. Nor this. Oh, I need to get to the forest dungeon for some of this stuff. Have I made both of these? What do I have equipped? Wait, did I never... Have I not made boots? Oh, maybe it's just because I have one of the items I need for it, so now it shows it. Because normally it shows it when you make it, because then you have the one item you need for it is the one you've made. But I guess since I'm picking up leaves, it's showing those ones also. The ones that use the leaves. Okay, I get it then. Well, I don't really have the money or items for an upgrade anyway, so I guess it's dungeon time. And I guess I'm just jumping back in through this door, seeing if it stays. Oh, you know what, though? Even if it does, I would have to stay on this floor to get it again. It does seem to stay. Yeah. Oh, no, it's gone. Okay, it's one-time use. Okay, good to know. Oh, boy. Well, we're on this floor now. I'm in the wrong item. Also, why is it so quiet? What the heck? What happened to my sound? What the heck? Why is it so quiet? Oh, it's a mimic. Great. I don't know its attack patterns. What the heck just happened to the sound? Okay, that seems to have fixed it. That was weird. It was just like because of the teleport in. Weird bug. Oh, what the? I can see the whole map. Why can't I see the map? Something weird happened when I teleported in. Ow. Ow. Hacks, yeah. It's feeling that way. Oh! No! Ow. I keep walking into these enemies. This is wild. Oh! Not enough. Come on. Hit something. Come on. Okay, that'll work. Come on. I didn't dodge. That works. Oh gosh, I'm taking so much damage. Okay. Well, I mean, I have potions. It's okay. I just gotta try to get some good items that I can warp out, and it'll be fine. These take more than a full combo. There's just like a few HP over a full combo, like 20 HP more or 15 HP more. Let's grab this chest. So the rooms regenerate when we leave on a certain floor. Oh, but the chest doesn't. Great. What? Alright, it's dead. Okay. I wonder if there's new dialogue on the books now. I can't just take all this fabric and sell it. So, okay, same dialogue. I assume it's just based on the dungeon then, because this one only has 4 floors, and so far there's been like 2 different types of dialogue it had occasionally. Or I guess it's not dialogue; it's written. Well, I don't know. I guess dialogue can be written. I guess I could be charging up for some of this stuff. Okay, let's sort this out. Fragile. Okay, that's all well and good. Okay, so the boss is up there. So this is the other path. Okay, that's fine. Oh, no, 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 no. Right here, right here. No problem. Oh, we're full. That's okay. Is there anything that breaks curses? There is. So what do I want to do that on? Do I have anything that stacks? These will stack. I don't think I can do it here, yeah. Oh, they're different! Golem designs and old... Oh my goodness, I didn't look closely. Tragic. Okay, time to just start throwing some stuff out, I guess. I need these. Oh, that got sent to town. I was not paying attention. Whatever. It's just enemies in some of these rooms, so I guess who knows if it's worth actually entering. Ah, keep walking into him. The roll just puts me inside of it if I'm not close enough. Oh. Oh, full again. Okay, well, I gotta just hope I find a storage secret. Ow. Ow. Stop peeing on me. Nothing. Now the question is, do I even bother fighting the enemies then? Oh, well, I have to now, because now the only rooms left are along the way to the boss. Also, I can move around while I'm in the map. It's nifty. I didn't realize that. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Ow, I dodged that, come on. Oh, the stuff broke because of the fragile. Okay, whatever, that's fine. I don't care that much. Okay, cool. A bunch of stuff that'll send things. Just what we need. So let's send that. Oh, I got a bunch of potions too, wait. I can take those. Alright, let's send... What else is full? Okay, wait. Stack these up. I also could potentially send a curse thing. Okay, wait, let's see what these are. Cool. Let's send this home. Stack this up. Throw all these in here and we'll just move these where they're fine. I have a lot of health potions now, actually. Oh. Can't pick these up. Great. Oh my goodness, there's all these different designs that don't stack. Wait, this stacks, right? Cool. Alright. Get most of the way healed. I can use a potion too to heal the rest of the way. If I need to. I can use it in the battle though. Alright. Third boss battle that which we haven't seen yet. Oh, so there is a room before this boss. Oops. I didn't mean to do that, but... Ow. Come on. picked up everything or sold the things we don't need. Alright, now it's the boss. Well, hopefully we can handle it. Here we go. Well, this room is huge. I mean, the map showed it as being big. I didn't realize how big it was. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, this is a real boss. Golem King. Not one of those small bosses we've been dealing with before. Yeah, get it, slime. Okay. Okay, this is fine. Whoa. Wind box. Okay, that's fine. What are you gonna do? Punch me? Come on. Okay. Oh man, I'm surprised that didn't. I had the timer on that. Ow. What am I supposed... Hello? How am I supposed to... I really just have to wait? Okay. I can see the shadow. I didn't realize it earlier. Ooh, the iframes. Got it. Ooh, the eyeball. Ugh. Slimy. Oh, is this the first key? So I thought there were 4 floors, but I'm only on the 3rd floor. Whoa. Just punch a rock to death. This is true. Oh, I can push the eyeball. Ugh. Gross. I want those. Let's get rid of something. Soccer. Ugh. Get rid of this. It's blank now too. It doesn't even have an eye on it anymore. All right, what do we? Nothing else going on? Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, not a lot of this is gonna fit. Come on. Come on. This isn't. They're different. Oh, here they are. This is, oh my goodness. All these pieces of paper are different. Does this not, these are different too? Oh my goodness. Give me a break. Okay, well, I just gotta start throwing some stuff into the pit. That's what we're doing now. How many we need? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my goodness. 5, 6. Okay. And there's our door out. Well, free door at least. Yeah, I was wondering about that. Like, if I didn't have any money, would I actually sell things to get out? Could I get blocked? But I guess after the end floor, it just lets you out. Oh, yeah, that was the... Wait, yeah, so I guess it was 3 floors and then a boss room. I guess that's what the last symbol meant. I saw the 4 circles, and I assumed that meant 4 floors. But I guess the boss gets its own icon. What the... Oh. Oh, this is just back by the... It's just during the day. That's 1 key done. Okay. I mean, cool. Oh, we're gonna get some plot now, because we've completed the first dungeon. It was you, wasn't it, Will? The one who defeated the Golem King? Boy, you put yourself in such unnecessary danger. A lock on the door opened. Maybe Pete was onto something. Regardless, just leave it. That door isn't worth your life. Pete didn't heed our warnings and, well, due to the buzz your heroics are creating, the town has decided to reopen the forest dungeon. But with the Golem King dead by your hands, now is a great time to focus on Moonlighter. Take advantage of this momentum to expand the shop a bit. The town board should show what contractors are available. A somewhat strange traveler is looking to set up shop in town as well. He specializes in crafting odd ornaments and such. Could make for some great decorations once you expand. Okay, I already saw that. And finally, Andre over at the Vulcan's Forge is preparing some new gear. He predicts an influx of materials from the forest dungeon to occur, as people become more brazen due to your recent actions. Go there, see what he can offer. I won't have your demise on my shoulders, boy. Thanks, man. Thanks for the confidence. The vote of confidence. Oh, that's them opening the door. Okay, cool. Yeah, so this is that guy. Okay, we got a lot of money to go for some of this stuff. I haven't sold with all these things yet. Maybe I should try to figure out what this does. I guess I gotta figure it out eventually, and I got the money now, so sure. You are a merchant, Will, not a hero. Leave things such as the Guardians to the naive and foolhardy. Okay, so how does this work? We just throw stuff in there and we don't have to worry about it, I guess? Is that the idea? It's just so we don't have to keep going back to sell stuff? It's interesting. Oh. Oh, one key done. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's see. Oh, did my potions get thrown in here? Oh, they did. Oh, wait, I can just equip them. I think, right? I don't have... I'm out of potions now. On my person, yeah. Okay, time to sell some stuff. What are these books for? I guess they sell, but... everything you can sell, but I wonder if I need them for equipment or stuff like that. Okay, let's start sorting to sell. Sort by price. I gotta remember what I need for upgrades. There's definitely a lot of stuff I need for upgrades. Okay, we got a lot of these. Oh my goodness. Get that. I can sell one of the stack of those and those. Sell a stack of those. Can I buy? Oh, I don't have the money. I was thinking, can I buy another chest? Oh my goodness, I keep hitting the wrong buttons. Okay, that's fine. Got a lot of these books. Okay, what else? So that. don't know what the deal is with this thing. Seems important. I can sell about 27-ish things in one day. Oh, wait, that was with the old shop size. My shop's a lot bigger now. I could sell a lot more stuff. I could sell, like, maybe not twice as many because I still have to mash and place the stuff. Although, I don't even think that was the limiting factor on the sales. So, maybe I could sell literally twice as much stuff. Depends on... I think the limiting factor is basically the people showing up. And I don't know what governs that. Okay, sell. Okay, wait, I can take a stack of these, not to sell, but just to make potions out of it a bit. I mean, I could be storing stuff in here, too. There's no... At this point, now that I have 2 of those chests, there's not really any reason not to. Maybe I should just put the important stuff I think might be useful in some way in there. I'm guessing these are just items that we can get. Let's just grab all these things that we have one of. I mean, these are just from the forest dungeon. I think these are just basic items that we'll get once we go to the forest dungeon. I can't believe I've done this. Okay, put this in there. Let's throw all these things in here. Hello. Make 5 more, I guess. Got anything new? No. Oh, I have to enchant it again now that I've upgraded it, I guess? Wait, was it enchanted before? No, this was not, right? I can't even remember. I mean, that'd be solid. I don't have enough gold. Oh, duh. Oh, geez, 16,000. Oh, boy. I always forget about the gold requirements. Don't care about that. Where is that spear anyway? Where did I put that? Put it in the chest. What are these? Oh. It's all just a bunch more. Oh, this is the stuff I'm selling. Right. I was confused by the contents. My brain couldn't process this. You know what? We'll throw this in here also. Okay. I guess I need to sell some stuff in order to make money for upgrades. So I guess it's time to sell, but at least now I have 8 slots, so I don't have to keep... Although I was gonna say I don't have to keep refilling them, but I probably will still end up doing that. Okay, so these sold 400 is fine. Don't know. Probably a little over 400 though. So we'll try, actually we'll just try 500. That might be too high. I should just try to sell one. This is fine. We know the price for that's fine. Don't know that. But I'm pretty sure I've sold some of those. Same here. I'm pretty sure I sold some of these at a reasonable price, but they're just, it's the popularity. But popularity's gone for this. Oh, I just haven't sold any of these, I guess. So let's try one of these. Alright, see ya. Okay, so what does this look like? Oh, just under 400. So we'll just try 400. See what happens. And then all of this stuff is fine, price-wise, including maybe that. Actually, you know what? Let's throw that there. Okay. Maybe I'll throw something in here too, just to see how this works. Wait, so yeah, what happens if I put more stuff? It's all just sitting there. Okay. Whoa. That's a suspicious icon to have. Are you gonna steal my stuff? Do I gotta stop you when you try to steal my stuff? Oh, I do. Yeah, you punk. What do you think you're doing? Did I get it back? Oh, I did. Oh, the sell item already sell. So I guess I can just load that up with stuff so I don't have to, it sells automatically. It's interesting. I don't fully understand. That's too expensive. So we'll try 3, what, 70? Throw something in here. Did these sell? No. No. These two still haven't sold. Maybe I should just throw more of them out at different price points. I'll try 450 on this one. $380 on this one. See which one sells. Maybe I need to get more stuff to sell. Alright, what else do we want to sell here? Sell some of these. 320 was low. So we'll sell a stack of those if I can figure out the price. I'll sell a stack of those. I think all these prices are fine, yeah. That's too expensive. So let's try lowering this one now to 425. We'll see about, or 430. We'll see about the other one. Still too expensive. Okay, so I'm going to have to lower them both then. So let's lower this one to 350. Gotta lower this one too. Try 360 on this one. Oh. Sell. Sell. Not even, sun's not even going down yet. $360, still too much. I guess I'll try 300. It isn't that much over the 275 mark, so I guess that makes sense. Oh, that was unpleasant but buyable at 450. Okay. Oh, 430. The one at 430 sold. Okay, so that's 430 is fine. What was 360 is still too high, so let's lower this one also to 320. Oh, I forgot to put only one of these. Shoot, I threw a whole stack again because I wasn't paying attention to my stuff. No, I don't want to sell you these. Oh my goodness. I hate everything. Wait, what? 430 is too expensive? You're joking. Okay, fine. 420. Oh, those chisels. I gotta raise the price on. I gotta put a chisel in there and raise the price. Okay, 400? Fine. Fine. 400. Okay, wait. I gotta find the price of these chisels. I'll take a couple of them and throw and try to figure this price out. Right. So I forgot to raise the price. So let's wait, where am I? It's around 400 something. What's the next closest thing? So it's over 400. So we'll just say 420 on that one. Oh, because they're low demand right now. Right, that's why. This is just because they're low demand. Right, so normally 430 is fine, but dang, how much lower do I gotta go? It's fine. I mean, selling them at less is not ideal, but it's fine. Still, okay. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna use all my chisels up on trying to find this price. I guess that makes sense though, in retrospect. Because the only reason the other one's too low, because it's more than this, and this was good at 430, so okay, that makes sense in retrospect. Try 470. Wow. Okay, maybe I don't even bother selling these at this point, since they're not going to sell for much. Okay, 470 is fine. So I've definitely lost like 1,000 money on that because of the I've sold like 10 of them at like 100 something too cheap. All right, shop's closed. Get out of here. One thief who didn't get away. So do I see the thing that was sold through the box? Yeah, those. So it's 50% or something, a discount. I don't understand. Why would I ever sell with that? I sold a stack of them for 60? And why would the upgrade be better? Because, oh wait, hold on. Now I'm realizing I might have misread it. It might say something discount, not at 75%. So that would make more sense. Because then the higher number's a bigger discount, duh. It might have said discount. I don't even remember anymore. Oh yeah, 75% discount. Okay, so I sold it for 25%. That makes more sense. Okay. And is it 25% the standard price then, I guess? Or just the price I have it set to currently? Because, I mean, the price is... I mean, there is sort of an expected price, obviously. Based on just the encyclopedia entry. Or, like, the secret number. That it won't tell us. Oh, I have 24,000 now. Still can't upgrade the shop again, which is fine. Could get the silver cash register. Oh, that's right. I was making extra money on all that stuff. I didn't even look at the numbers. So the box sells things at 50% regardless. So it's just an extra way to sell more stuff more quickly, though, I guess, because if I get people coming in, they can buy stuff from there, even if there's too many people buying the other things. Not sure. Buy another chest. I think I want to buy some more equipment upgrades, though, if I can. I could enchant, but I also could get boots. Oh, I don't have enough teeth for these boots. Those are the neutral boots. I could get the speed boots, actually. That might be okay. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Okay, well, I can't build any more equipment because I don't have any more. Oh, I don't need it for this. Weird. Wait, what did I need? What am I missing? Vines? Oh my goodness, I have vine. I could have gotten plenty of vines. I actually could have made this. I think I'm probably gonna end up keeping the gloves though, because I kind of like the gloves. I mean, this big sword does extra damage, which is nice. But I like the gloves, and I probably want a bow just for the range as my secondary weapon. Because having two melee weapons is, I mean, I would want something big, either the spear or the like big sword. But at that point, if it's just for the extra range rather than the damage, I mean, this one gets extra damage, which is nice too. But if it's just for range, I might as well go for the bow, right? So I can, because that's the best range weapon, certainly. Can I upgrade my training sword? Not that I'm ever using it at this point. Maybe it's not worth it since I plan to switch to the bow or whatever. Bam. Bam. Okay, so... And then as far as the town goes, I still don't have this one. Banker. That's fine. So if I want more vines, though, does this encyclopedia tell me where to get stuff? It does, sort of, I guess, by telling me what dungeon it's in, but it doesn't tell me much more than that. Like, it doesn't tell me what enemies drop it or whatever. Tangled creatures. Oh, I guess it does in some of them. Golem. Yeah, I guess it just says it in the description. What's this? Tech. I see. It's the 4th dungeon, I guess. Yeah, I guess there are 5 dungeons, so makes sense. Wow, some stuff sells for a lot. It's the equipment and stuff, I guess. Ring that boots. Oh my goodness, duh, it's an equipment. It's a ring. I can wear the rings. I didn't even think about it. I forgot that there's ring slots. I wasn't thinking about that. What is this? Okay, so what is this? Just a material. These all look like probably, I mean, these presumably are materials also. This one has lore. So is that one. Whoops, I don't want to actually take it. There's another ring somewhere, and so I'm still missing an item from the Golem dungeon. That's the only one, though, it looks like. Yeah, it's just a second ring. Maybe I have to, maybe it's just a rare drop off the boss. Or maybe it's upgraded. It might be, you might be able to upgrade the rings or something. Wait, what does this do? Oh. -9 speed, plus 39 health. 41 health. How would I see these stats? Other than just by equipping it. I guess you don't. Can I enchant it? If I can, it'd be expensive. I'd have to imagine. Oh, there's no slot even for enchanting accessories or rings. Might all be rings. The slot looks like a ring slot. What about you? You got anything to say about rings? No. Goodbye. Alright, back into the dungeons. So the question is, do I go for the... I guess I don't need the vines. I'm not trying to get a big sword. Not at the moment. But if I were, I'd have to go into here. Unless there's... It kind of feels like there should be more in here, but maybe there just isn't. Kind of wild. This foresty one seems like it should have more vines. Maybe there's upgrade or a higher level tangle type enemy. Because those definitely don't feel like golem specific enemies. I guess we're going to the new dungeon. Do we upgrade any of our equipment? I mean, more health off of all this stuff. But attack is similar. It's probably fine. I have the money to escape if I need to. So I wonder how much it is to escape out of this dungeon, though. It might be more expensive. Yeah, 800. Oof. And this is what, 4,000? Yes, it's always 5 times as much, I guess. I don't know what the exploited means still. I've been seeing that at the bottom since the beginning, and I don't know what it is. Oh, the ring slot shows my ring, equipped ring. It doesn't show my armor, but it shows my ring. Interesting. Oh yeah, these look like tangles. Okay. That thing bounces around like the get wrecked turtle. Oh no, it throws that. I see. Alright, lots of new stuff. Cool. It's not as weird and warpy. I guess it was just because it was a special, like, special warp rooms. That's why it was all weird and... Get out of here, Deku Scrub. Like this. Oh man, this is the 3rd dungeon warp room. Desert dungeon. Man, so now we have all this stuff that we can't... that we're just gonna be holding, though. I can punch through the armor. Alright, well, got some random items that aren't gonna stack with anything now. So, got that going for us. I haven't seen any holes in the floor. I wonder how we find secrets in this dungeon. I also haven't gotten hit yet, which is nice. So far, so good. Oh. Spoke too soon. Ouch. Oh, I'm poisoned, I see. Ow. Ow. What do we get? Okay, cool. Getting lots of random stuff. Alright. No, I got hit. Come on. Nothing else in here. So this one spins around like, ow, okay, so the stuns don't stop whatever it's doing. Just once the stun ends, it'll continue with it. Ugh. Oh wait, these are curse removal, so let's do one here. Okay, cool, that doesn't help. I'm gonna do one here. Whoops. Here. Okay, well. Stack everything up. Okay, we're still one slot short. I don't know what's good or bad yet. I guess I could do this, right? I could sort by price and have it tell me. This is the worst thing in here. I haven't seen them before though. Okay, well I have one of these and a whole other stack, so I'll sell one of them. 18. Okay. I wonder if I get a larger adventuring bag at any point. Oh, it's too slow to dodge. Ow! Wow, it homes. See, like these, like this and this, I think came from the desert dungeon, and it's never gonna be able to stack it with anything. So it kind of feels like I should just get. Well, okay, let me check. I can look. That's forest. That's desert. That's forest. It's all forest. What was the desert stuff? Oh, that is also desert. I guess it makes sense that that's like that is the expensive stuff, because it's stuff we can't really get yet. Okay, well, let's sell that. I mean, whatever, I'll get rid of these. I'm starting to see the retailer that we can add to town. I'm guessing he sells a lot of the materials and stuff. So that way, if you sell all your stuff, or you just don't want to go hunt, you don't want to go grind for material or like find materials in the dungeon, you could just buy them off of him for probably more expensive. Which I'm now seeing the appeal of, because I definitely don't want to have to go to the earlier dungeons just to find random items if I don't have to, especially since money is not really that hard to come by. Patterns. Oh yes, these dungeons do indeed have patterns. You may think they are random. You may even think they are chaotic, but no. No, they are actually quite the opposite. There is reason in repetition. Some sort of divine guide? A template of sorts followed every time the dungeon rebuilds itself. For instance, we all know there are 3 floors to a dungeon. Oh, it's 3 floors to every dungeon. But have you noticed how this healing hot spring appears on every floor? And how it always appears on the path towards the next floor? Placed not only to assist and heal, but also guide? These dungeons basically want you to find the treasure. I mean, yeah, I did notice that. From a game mechanic perspective, it makes sense, because... Oh, I didn't realize there was a hole here. Yes, thank you. I'm gonna just throw everything, right? There's no reason to hold any of this stuff on me. I guess I could be not carrying a full extra stack of potions, but it's good to have. Just for one slot. What's this? Oh, potion. Medium potion, cool. It just stood out. I guess it was a corpse. Kind of gruesome. Oh, sludge. Oh, it made the things grow. That's poison. I wonder if it hurts me if I step in it, though. The black one. What was that? I thought I saw something. So I wonder if the healing hot springs are better now in this dungeon. I do feel the speed difference slightly. It's not very dramatic. Maybe it's also just my brain, but I definitely have had moments now where I felt, oh, it did heal me more, I think. I don't remember what I was at. Oh, you know what? I should have read that note. Oh well. Mavu tree. It does not have that much health. Ow. supposed to tank these hits? Is it ever gonna stop? Oh, doesn't matter. It's so weak. What an easy fight. We've yet to discover the perpetrator who, as of a year ago, destroyed several of our experiments. Now, much of our research materials are disappearing on a daily basis. It's fully healed me there, too. It's probably around 200, maybe? I mean, I could keep going at this point, right? What's stopping me? Alright. No new mechanics on this dungeon. Alright, floor 2. Ooh, orange slimes. New potion type. Orange slime. Get out of here. Okay, just, this breaks curse. So let's just, I mean, doesn't really matter, but break a curse on something. Oh, you know what? I should have done that with this, though, because I want to be able to stack it. I forgot. I wasn't thinking. Oh, well, next time. Did I get those orange slimes? I think one of them fell. Rip. Oh, I got a shot off. Whoop. Man, this stun is so strong. Basically just using the, well, not right hand roll, but the left hand roll constantly. I'm just always going. Alright, let's beat this up. Got that. Okay. What do you do? Oh, I rolled. Ooh, another. Oh wait, that was the first floor. It's the second floor. More patterns and secrets. Diving so far as the third floor. Have you ever felt overburdened, carrying just too much loot, too much treasure, but you don't want to stop, just can't stop? Then I've got something for you, hidden somewhere on the third floor between where you start and where you end. The end here being the massive creature at the bottom of the dungeon, meaning the dungeon's end is more than likely your end. But between those two spots, one may notice a sparkle, a glimmer of something just beyond the pit of infinite darkness. So the third floor always has one, I guess. Has a storage secret. If you are brave, I ask that you give it a jump. See what's down there. Already on it. The health's getting low. I have to heal soon. I guess I'll just use potions. Okay, this will free up a slot anyway. Oh, I forgot I have the medium potion too. Dang. Oh, poison. I'm just standing in poison. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Oh boy. Good stun. Get him. Get him. 75 health. I could use it now, actually. There's no point in holding it. Because that's not going to stack, and I can always make more later now that I have orange. Oh my goodness, I walk into that. That's jank. Alright, well, it's gotta be along this path. Am I really gonna fight 2 bosses of this dungeon and first time in it? Oh boy. Ow. Okay, this is a curse break. Do I have anything that currently already stacks? This does. Maybe that's worth it. Oh, but I'm still left with 2 stacks. If only these would stack. Whatever. That's actually good because you can attack pretty quickly out of the charge. Yeah. So if you can lead in with a charge attack, you can get a 4-hit combo out of it. Still not enough to kill that though. Can this charge attack cross gaps? It can. Ow. Ow. Just keep punching. Just keep punching. Oh no, I took too long. I don't think I can fight the boss while that thing's coming for me, right? Although if it's just this tree, that's not that bad. Oh goodness, the kiting's gonna be rough though. Oh boy. Okay, I might just need to leave. Bye. 1,200. Ooh, expensive. Cool. Lots of stuff. Any new eggs? Ooh. Wind tree sprout modified to be able to walk and use its leaf to create wind flows. Oh, it does have to hatch. Because this one was just an egg before, but it's hatched now. This stun seems still like the strongest one, though. So, I mean, the stun isn't that... doesn't last long or anything, but it's still just nifty. Like, this only affects certain enemy types. But this just affects... anything. Okay, well, there's a bunch more stuff. Oops. Maybe I do need to open that retailer too. See how that works. I got the money now. It's not that expensive. The locals say Crazy Pete tried to find out what's hidden beyond the 5th door. Maybe Pete made it across the 5th door and couldn't come back, or maybe he found something worth staying for and just didn't want to come back. I'd buy a book containing some of Crazy Pete's notes. I could study them myself then. There's more randoms here that I could talk to. Okay, same thing. Right, let's get this person here. Yeah, sure. We'll see what your deal is. Oops. Okay, you just got random materials. Is it just the ones that are there? Is that all I can buy? Welcome, friend, to the Marvelous Livery Tailor. The newest and by far the best shop in Rhinoka. Oh. You're Will, correct? Owner of Moonlighter? I'm Julian. Thank you for requesting a retailer in Rhinoka. I look forward to our healthy competition. Okay, no, you can buy anything. Nice. Okay, so I can buy more of these things. They're expensive, though. They sell for that much? So yeah, so this is just for getting materials if you need them. Yeah, it's okay, but these prices are wild. Like if I need... Oh my goodness. What a rip. But see, for really cheap things like this, it could be okay. I mean, this is also a rip. These cost 2. He's charging 9 for them. But if I don't want to go into the dungeon to get them, I can see why it might be worth it. I mean... For cheap things, I'm, what, 7 per that I'm losing, which is annoying, but not the end of the world. But like for this stuff, for the rarer drops, definitely seems not worth it. Except that I have to get all the way to the boss for some of this stuff, which would be annoying for sure. Like I don't know if these drop anywhere else. Oh, it's only things you found too, which makes sense, obviously. But it's you don't have to have been to the dungeon. It's anything you found. I guess I've got. Oh yeah, owned 1, owned 0. Have I seen that? What the heck? All right, well, stuff is expensive, but might be worth it for some of the upgrades. Like, what did I need for the bow? Oh, okay, I can still. Oh, it's for the per dungeon. The 3 is for the desert. I wonder if it goes off the edge then. For like 4 would be from tech. So what do I need for a bow? Okay, branches. Oh, those foundry rests will be expensive from the retailer. I'm better off trying to get those, I guess. Because those are expensive. Those are valuable to sell, even. 675, jeez. I guess it's not as much as I was worried it would be. I thought it'd be like 1,000. I couldn't remember the base price. I like how he has fancy music too. So I can make these now, yeah. They're expensive, but not that difficult to make. I should make more of these though, I guess. Just hold a stack of them. Could be worth buying these though, just because then I can just hold 1 stack of these, and that's like... That's about as effective as 2 stacks of these, although way more expensive. But the slot could be worth it, I guess. I don't know. See, this is closer in scale, right? This costs about a little under 4 times as much as this one. But it heals almost 3 times as much. This is less than 2, but then costs like 5 times as much. Six times as much even. Between 5 and 6. Oh, it's an orange slime now. Hello, Slimy. Have you met my Slimy? Everyone's just saying the same dialogue, all the randoms. Alright. Maybe I go back to the first dungeon just to get some of the materials I need and whatever. Do I sell right now, though? I guess I should. I have a lot of stuff. Alright, what am I selling? But the problem is I never remember what I need to keep. I can sell some of these. I guess I should just be making use of the wish list feature. That's a way to know. Now that I've sort of more decided on the kinds of things that I want. I have the stuff for that. For the first upgrade. Second upgrade needs Forest Dungeon, though. For both of them. So I wonder if one of my weapons I want to have like the status effects on. I wonder which one is better. The melee or the ranged weapon. Do I get better use out of them? Well, maybe it kind of depends, right? If this is stun, which I'm not 100% sure if it is. If it might just be like a knockback, I don't know. Then that's better on the melee weapon. I already am getting stun though. But like poison and burn seem better on a ranged weapon because you're trying to kite anyway. Although it's not like they're bad on a melee weapon. But the fight's going to be longer with a ranged weapon. Like with this, I'm just going to be beating them up, so the status effects wouldn't be as strong as just having extra damage. Maybe on a slow weapon too, it might be worth it. So maybe I'll go for these upgrades on this. I have the stuff I need too. Ooh, I have exactly as many chisels as I need. Oh yeah, catapult, bow, poison, flamethrower, lightning. So it is lightning on the bottom one. So yeah, it's poison, burn, and lightning. Or like some sort of paralysis probably. I guess this is... These ones are always just... They don't say much, but I'm guessing it's stun then. Rock, drill, rough, catapult. Yeah, it's probably... Oh, it's all like rock, stone based. Which does also imply stun. It's interesting that there's like a hierarchy to the status effects though, because like you don't really want to be using one of these lower ones because they're not as strong as the higher ones, even if you want the status effect. It's kind of weird. Like it, I guess I see. It's like, but it's weird. It's not like a full tree or something, like a monster hunter or something. Okay. So I want the bow. I guess I'll mark the upgrades for the bow too, just so I don't sell that stuff either. What do I need here? I wish it would go away after I've made it though. Okay, what equipment do I have that I can upgrade? Oh, I can upgrade this. It's expensive, 44,000. Okay, well I don't have the money for some of these upgrades. I don't have that money for that either. So maybe I don't need to worry about that for now. Because I ain't going to be upgrading that anytime immediately soon. Alright, let's go back to the Golem dungeon. Oh, I want to sell though. Gotta make use of the sell time. I mean, I guess I could start selling some of these things. I'm gonna get a lot of them when I revisit the dungeon. Not these. I don't know what I might need those. kind of need these for something, but I can't remember what now. Oh boy. I hit the wrong button again. Okay. What else am I selling? This is all the newer stuff, actually. So what am I selling from this pile? This I could sell. I don't know, I'm having trouble keeping track of everything. This I can sell. Let's just take all this and see if what'll fit in here now. Oh boy. Accidentally sorted. Selling these, selling that. Okay, you know what? I'll just start throwing stuff on the display. These are all fine. This price, I have not figured out. So actually, let's do this. Where are we on this one? Low. About 100. What about this? Wow. The stuff in... Okay. Higher dungeon stuff sells for a lot more immediately. Even the bottom stuff is baseline 60. Wow, okay. That's why... I guess... That's the ramp with the money. That's how we're going to end up getting a lot of more money even faster now. Because this sells for like 1,300. What about this? This is lower. Oh, it's just right in the middle where we have no point of reference. So it's better to start high, I guess. So we don't lose money, except it just wastes time. But we'll try 1,000 maybe. Okay, I need to grab some more stuff to sell now. Sell a stack of those. Oh, do I have another stack of those? Another stack of these. Stack of... No, I'm out of space. Wait, I want this. I'm gonna sell that. Okay, what else am I selling? I mean, I'll sell that. Guess I don't need these immediately. I probably need them for other stuff, but at the moment, I don't. So that's fine. Same with these. Some of this stuff I haven't sold, so I'm gonna have to divine the price. This, though, I can just sell. That I cannot. Okay, well, that's actually pretty nice and round, though. We'll just go 1,300. See if it sells, even though the list is probably 1,275. What else? Is that all the stuff I'm selling today? I guess so. It's going to take some time to figure out some of these prices. So that's fine. I gotta watch the money to see the tipping percent I'm good at hitting. Oh, I guess the 10% is from having this also already. That's why it's at 20. Oh, I can't change it while shop is going on. Yeah, I know that price is fine. What? What does that mean? I don't know what that symbol meant. Oh no, 1,300's too low. Okay, well. Try 1,500. These sell for 110. I can just sell these. Haven't figured that out yet either. Okay. What was that? What did you just buy? The pot for 1,300 was too low. Too low. Wild. Wow. I'm surprised. Let's try 1,500 on that too, I guess. And for this, we'll try between 470, so 500. Too expensive. That's too expensive. Oh. Oh yeah. It was between 25 and 110. That's so uninformative. Okay, that's fine though. Try 80. We'll go 70. We'll see what happens there. So all of this is stuff we're trying to find the prices on now. I mean, I could put multiple out. But come on. Well, I knew it was more than 420. That's it. So, okay. Okay, I guess raising the price. 700. That's probably too high. So 1,560 for this. 1,500 for this. That was too low. 1950, 450. Yeah, so we are making a lot of extra money off of the tip because we're getting like a 20% tip or something. What was it? That was too low. So 700 still too low. All right, 1,000 it is. Man, I gotta dial in these prices. Right, 1,500 was good for that. So that's fine. I'm not going to try to decipher it. Jeez. Try 2,000. Yeah, it's hard to tell what the price is supposed to be. Just anywhere between those ranges. I can understand now why they put those ranges though, because otherwise you're just guessing, and it's like it'd be such a pain to figure out. Angry about that one. What was that? I don't know what that was. Oh. What's this below 3,000? Hey, get back here, you punk. Okay, 1,500. That works for that. Oh, wait. I never figured out. 70 was good. Okay. I didn't realize I sold it. What's the other thing in my inventory? This, which I haven't found, and this, which these are the two things that I still have out there trying to sell. Okay, well, here's the moment of truth for this. Too expensive. Oh, but he bought it. Okay, so just slightly too expensive. What was that? So maybe 1,900? Okay, so when I sell it too high, when they buy it at that point, that's when it gets weird. And everyone's mad about this. I guess the mad price is just way, way too high. It's surprising with that. I guess we'll try 800. Well, now no one's gonna buy this at this price because it's low demand. Everyone's mad about it. Okay, I'm taking this back. I ain't selling this until I can figure out what the actual price is. They don't like this price either. So we'll try 600. Yeah. Who's gonna buy this? 600. Do I hear 600? Still too high. I mean, this is just in that category where it could be anywhere from 60 to 1275. And I haven't sold anything else in this category except at the very bottom. So yeah, I mean, whatever, 400. They were mad about 1,000 though, which makes me think. Okay, so the mad is, them being mad may have been from like double the price. Maybe that's what the issue was, because I'm guessing maybe it had to be under 500 or something. Okay, cool. I didn't sell that much stuff, but I still made a lot of money, so cool. Adventure time. Time to store this stuff in here to sell next time, I guess. Oh, you know what I should put in there? I did end up using all the time there, so I can move more stuff over there, I guess. Do I care? Not really. Oh, except that I kind of want this chest. Does it go to either chest? Can it be either one? That it warps it to? Like, do I need to keep one of those chests open? I'm not sure. For now, I mean, I'm going back into the Golem dungeon, so I don't really need to upgrade. I'm just going to try to blast my way through, grab as much stuff as I can. Beat the boss again. I have potions on me, right? I do. Oh, I only have 1 stack though. Okay, well, time to try to be a little bit careful. Okay, let's not take too long though. I don't want the eye showing up. This is sparkly already. Wow. Let's be careful. Immediately gets hit. What's the sparkle here though? Alright, good to know. So we'll come back to that when we have a full inventory on this floor. Just getting beat up. Oh, a mimic. Potions, I mean, that's fine. I'm just getting beat up. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Vines, that's good. We need some of those. I mean, I'll take the heal. I don't know why I just assumed that the top floor was the up room was the boss room, but I guess that was the correct assumption. It just feels like we always go up into the boss room. At least every time I have so far, it's always been a north door. Ow. Oh, missed dropped stuff. Oh well. I gotta periodically check my inventory to make sure the curses aren't gonna do anything crazy. Okay, nothing. I wonder if there's something to these camp rooms. I feel like there might be. I have not yet determined what it is. I'm not full. Okay, so let's go fight the boss and then throw everything in there before we progress. Alright, let's go. It's an easy fight. Oh, now I'm full. Okay. What am I still gonna keep getting? Or what do I wanna drop here? Because I wanna, I mean, I gotta throw, I mean, that's fine, I'll just carry those. Just send everything else back. Whoops, not that hole. Yep, looks good. Oh, my potions. Well, I thought it looked good, and then I realized, well, because I didn't have a stack of potions, so they weren't. I just checked the one spot they're normally in, which is the top left, and there wasn't anything. I went, okay, I have no potions. But I forgot I picked up 2 potions from the mimic. Well, I guess I have potions in my in my storage now. Gotta remember to grab them. So I had the harder boss. Was that the harder boss? I thought that was like the floor 2 boss on floor 1, but actually it only had a chance to attack like once, so I didn't really get to see. Twigs. Okay, I'll sort this out later. Because if I can find a way to throw stuff, to send stuff, then I'm not going to bother, have to worry about it. Oh, no, I wanted those! Oh, I wanted those! I gotta remember to break pots, because pots can have some stuff, and they can have foundry rests and stuff, which... those are useful. Ow, I forgot. Can't hit those until... Give me this stuff. Okay. I haven't found the secret yet. Ow. Oh wait, it's down here. Now it's over. Ow. Ooh, there's the sparkle. I got 4 oh no, it's the slime getting hit in. I gotta drag this all the way to the wall. Oops! I mean... I'll take it. I'm at time already? There's no way! I guess I am on the 2nd floor. Come on. That's good. That'll work. Oh my goodness. Alright, get away from the door. I can fight the boss. This boss, right? I can make this boss. Where am I going? This way. Grab a quick heal. Grab the stuff. Go. So does it reset on the new floor? It does. Okay, cool. Except I never found a place to store all of my stuff. Did I even pick everything up? I don't actually know if I did. But I didn't... I thought I did, which is why I moved on, but I can't recall now. Well... I guess we have to look for chest room. Okay, I gotta go quick. I don't know how the timing resets or what. Like, I think maybe being in the dungeon, other floors means that I don't get as much time in later floors. Oh, your friend. Whoa. I haven't seen these enemies, actually. I didn't know that was what they were gonna do. Oh my goodness. I'm running out of I'm out of space. Great, not helpful. Okay, I'm just... I need to look for a... Ow. Cool. bunch of fragile stuff. Don't need it right now. Come on, there's got to be a sparkle somewhere. I've got so much stuff on me. Cool. If I can find the place, then I can just warp out with the door. And that'll be fine. Because, I mean, even though I won't get the boss fight, whatever. I just want all this stuff. Sparkle? Still nothing. Oh, I'm getting real beat up because I'm not really Oh, I thought it was dead. Okay, I got some curse break. What can I stack? This. Whatever. If I can find a storage place, I can grab all this other stuff. Though at this rate, will I? Not clear. Ooh, I'm gonna die, actually. I gotta be careful. I don't have any more health. Healing. Oh, I have so much stuff. Okay, I gotta actually start prioritizing now. Ooh, stuff to send home. Okay. This is good. Send home. Dang. I'm really gonna run out of health if I try to push on. I really was hoping to find a sending box. These stack. Let's take that. Alright, let's start just throwing stuff. Okay, well, at this point also, I'm probably just going to, even though I can't grab all this stuff, I wonder if the chest contents remain. If all the stuff is in the chest, if it stays. Ooh, maybe I should test that. I'm guessing the stuff on the floor doesn't stay when I leave and come back if I make the portal door. But I wonder if the stuff in the chests will stay. Maybe I should try it. It might be worth testing at this point. Because I can throw stuff in these chests. The enemies come back, as I recall, but... Let's throw this in there, this. Blop, blop. Blop, blop. Actually, we'll take this. This is a full stack. We'll take that. I'm gonna go gather up all the stuff that's not in a chest. Because if it is, I mean, it's okay if I was gonna come back anyway to grab the stuff, but if the stuff in the chest will stay, then it's fine that I'm only doing the 3rd floor, because I've got a whole bunch of all this stuff to pick up anyway. Oh my goodness, there's so much stuff. I gotta go throw the stuff into the chest and come back. Okay. And then I can make my way. Okay, so like, throw stuff in here too. Because last time the chest stayed empty, so that makes me think maybe the chest will stay full as well. Do I want anything becoming these? I guess so. And I guess that's fine. I'm still full? Oh my goodness, I didn't put enough stuff in there. I wasn't paying attention. There's nothing in here. It's just the one. Okay. So now I should put the portal in this room so I can grab all the chests on the way back, just if it works. Okay, this is all fine. All right. Blammo. Wump. Alright, here's to hoping all the chests stay. Because I got a boatload of stuff now. Okay, time to sell a bunch of stuff. Did it all get thrown in here? Oh, it did also. Okay. Can I grab it all? No. Oh, shoot. I wanted to keep some of this stuff in here, though. Oh, actually, I can get more of these. Well, I need to fight the boss to get more of those, though. It's kind of a pain. Is that the stuff? Yeah, I guess so. That's fine. I wish there was a nice, neater way to merge these chests. Okay, well I have the money, so let me go do the upgrades now. I am actually gonna have enough for some of these more expensive upgrades soon. If I go to the forest dungeon again. I mean, the Golem dungeon I don't think is gonna give me enough money to get some of those upgrades, but this will let me get... I'm still one short! And I'm short on sticks too. Wild. Okay, I'm just gonna go buy some of those. I can't be bothered. Alright, I need one of these. Yeah. Overcharge me for this stuff. Whatever. 4 of these. Yeah, oh my goodness. 90. wild. So the prices seem to go down the more I buy from a person, because it was 22 afterwards. Or at least, and similarly, the potion ladies' prices went down too. These prices don't seem to change. Alright, craft a bow. So then let's craft it into a catapult bow. Nice. Okay, I can remove. Maybe I'll just mark these now, because I will actually have enough for them soon. I can afford... I cannot currently afford those upgrades. Eventually I'd be able to. Let's make 3 of these just to fill up the stack. Do I want to make some of these? It's okay. Maybe I will actually. Maybe I'll make a stack of those. 4,000, fine. The enchants are not actually that... It almost feels like I should just enchant it, because it's like not that... I mean, it's expensive, but it's materials-wise not that hard to get. Like, I have plenty of those crystals. Okay, oops. Let's equip this. Okay, let's actually switch these two. Oh my goodness. What's this? Why are they starred? Oh, because it's an item I need for the upgrade, that I have wishlisted. I can sell the sword now, actually. I don't have any reason to hold on to it. How much does it sell for, though? Because I'm not going to use it, and I can always make another one. Oh, boy. Oh, I don't know how much. How much to sell it for. It's got to be high, right? Because it costs materials to make. Well, less than 13,000. That's a very helpful price point, book. Thank you. What's the bottom price point? 5. Great. Thank you, Venom Jelly. What do I do with the broken mace? I still have that. I don't know what to do. Oh, wait. Let me go put that in the other chest. Because it doesn't have a stack. It doesn't stack. Still a chunk of metal that can be thrown about. I gotta be able to repair it, right? That's what it seems like. But I don't know how or... I mean, I am able to sell it. Because there is stuff that you can't sell up at the top of the list. Yeah, not for sale. Although, I don't know how that works because there's nothing above it. I don't know if how these dividers work exactly, especially with this not for sale one. Curious. Man, look at these fancy things up here. Oh my goodness, there's 24 pages of the merchant items. The others have like 6 or 7. Okay, you know what? I mean, it's gotta be a decent amount for this. Oh, there's a mirror. Wild. Alright, well, let's throw this up here. And let's list it at... Oh, I wonder if... Wait a second. I wonder if I can just equip the broken mace. Because it doesn't have a number the same as the items don't. And it mentioned being able to throw it around. No, I can't equip it. Oh, now it has a number. Wait, do these have numbers? Oh, they do when I carry them. Alright. What's the price on this gonna be? I gotta start high, I guess. 10,000? Watch that not even be enough. It's gotta be less than 10,000. There's no way for something as simple as that. Okay, time to... Let's throw this in here for now while I'm doing my sales shopping, or sales sorting. Okay, let's see. What am I trying to sell? Is this still low demand? No, I still haven't found the price for these. This is fine, I can sell this too. I can sell a lot of the stuff that I have in my inventory now, actually. Oops. Okay, what else can I sell? Whatever. I just gotta start selling stuff. Like, it doesn't matter. I can't overthink it. Oh, the stacking is annoying. I do kind of need these though, eventually. For something. I can't remember what. Sell this. Okay. What else am I trying to sell here? More of those. Bunch of those. Oops. Okay. Can I afford the next chest upgrade? How much was it? At this point, I kind of just want to upgrade the chest. I can. Yes. Thank you. Okay, now I don't have to think about it. Do I get, what, 3 pages? Okay, cool. Go ahead. Alright. Let's just sell all this stuff in here now. Did I ever figure out the price for this? No. So one of them here, 1900. That was what I was testing. Okay, sure. What about this? 1500, good. 400, solid. Alright, got that, got that. Okay, and then all this stuff I should be good on. Because all this stuff has been around forever. Yeah, okay. Wait, why am I only selling... What the heck? Is there anything else that's not a full stack? Hold on. I need to grab more of those. That should be a full stack. In fact, I could sell multiple of these stacks. Okay. Let's get selling. I will say, this shop part has gotten a little bit more interesting because of all the stuff I have to sell it and like check prices and just like constantly juggling, refilling, restocking and stuff. It's a little better than it was before. Alright, let's see what this is. It's gonna be way too high. Yeah. So they're angry, so that suggests... I'm guessing that means it's like it's over twice as much as it should be. So let's try 5,000. Okay, that's a good price for that. Still angry. So let's go down to 2,000. Dang, that's a little cheap. Do we find the price for this? We did. That's fine. Throw that in there. Oh! Alright, everything else I can just sell. This is good to go. Alright. The only price we're still trying to check is the sword. Alright, adventurer, looking for weapons, right? You're gonna buy that sword now? Okay, closer, closer. Try 1,500. Still too much. Oh. Wait, I need to restock. I need to throw stuff in. So maybe we'll try 1,200. Dang. It's even cheaper than I thought. It's gonna be below 1,000. Try 900. Wait, did I really want to sell all those? That's fine. Oh! I sold it at 900. Okay. $900, cool. I'm trying to think what the oh, the stats are in here. Did it show for the golem ring too? No, it doesn't. So I wonder how, what I was saying is, I wonder how that compares to the materials price and the cost of creating it. Like, we got that one for free. But is it actually worth crafting stuff to sell? Curious. Alright, we're almost done selling for today. Almost there. Not quite up to 64,000. That's what we need for some of the upgrades and stuff, and so we're not gonna quite reach it on today. All right, everybody out. I'm done selling for today. Get out. Oh, there's the saving symbol. So yeah, it saves after each shopping phase. Also, I kind of knew that, but that was something I was mentioning earlier. When it saves, when it auto saves. Okay, cool. Let me look at the. So like 10 teeth stone, 4 foundry rest, 6 rod. Yeah, it feels like the cost of materials is more, and building is more. Yeah, it costs 1,000 to make it. So I even okay, well, I didn't even think about that. Costs 1,000 to make it. If I'm selling it at around 1,000, I bet I could sell it at 1,000. I bet that the recipe cost is the sell price. Now that I look at that, so you just lose all your money on the costs and stuff. But I guess it just means if you sell it, or if you're done using it, you can get your money back at least. I mean, I guess it makes sense that it's not. It seems weird that it wouldn't be more valuable, but at the same time, they don't want you to force you to have to craft stuff repeatedly just to sell. So I can see sort of why they might do that. I don't know. In any case, so we can't get that. I mean, we don't even know them yet. So this is 60,000. So I could actually get this upgrade, but I don't think I need it yet because I mean, requests could be good. But I don't need that much more space yet. I'm not selling that much stuff. I'm not like running out of time to sell yet. Because that's when I would need to upgrade, right? Is if I'm not having enough time to sell all the things I'm trying to sell each day. I'm not using these sell boxes, so I'm not going to upgrade that. This could be good. I mean, the extra money always is fine. It pays for itself over time. And I can't afford any of those equipment upgrades because they're all like 64,000 or something. Oh, the plus means it's enchanted, duh. So is that the only thing I enchanted? If I upgrade that, will it stay enchanted? I can't upgrade any of this stuff anyway. Oh, I could upgrade this. Oh, and I have the money too, even. Oh, maybe it's time to find out. Oh, the mobility reduction goes up to like a normal amount here. Huh. This one, I wonder why it doesn't. That's kind of interesting. It's just that one stage is the only one that gets like, is marginally better than all the other equipment. At least from a numbers balance, comparing to the other ones. Weird. I mean, if I want to see if it stays enchanted, I guess I could go for it. Plus, I mean, it's another 50 extra health, which is nothing to complain about. What are the other upgrades I'm looking at? This. I could also do this one. This is also already enchanted, so I would see either way. Can't get this upgrade, but this is the one I would be able to do. Oh, I see, because I don't have that item, but I have the ones necessary for these two. And as far as this goes, don't have the money or the materials for either of these. Yeah. So let's upgrade one of the equipment, or one of the armor. So they're both enchanted, so either one. So this gives me 40 more armor. This one gets me more armor and less, and reduces the speed compared to the back to a normal amount. So maybe this is technically still better to upgrade. Wait, what the heck? 50 to 75. 30 to 60. 40 to... This is just strictly better than this. What the heck? 200 and -8. Okay, but the third stage is a lot stronger, I guess. The numbers feel like they were done on accident. Because this feels 30 to 60, 40 to 80. This feels like this should be 100, not 75. Like, this is just strictly worse than this. That's weird. Assuming mobility is always a positive, which I think it should be. Weird. I mean, so even all the more reason to upgrade this, I guess. Okay, let's see. It loses the enchant. Alright. Alright, good to know. Kind of unfortunate. Well, you know what? I can afford to upgrade. Oh, I can't. I don't have the money to upgrade them both. Right. Duh. Okay. So I guess now I go in and fight the boss and pick up all this, check the chests and see if I get all this, keep all the stuff, or I get all the stuff out of the chest still. Ooh, man, it's gonna be a bunch of cursed stuff too. The sorting is gonna be weird if they're all here. It is all here. Okay. Okay. Cool. Perfect. I should have left one thing on the floor to check if that stays. I don't think so though, because the enemies respawn and it'd be weird for there to be items already. What did I get hit by? What am I gonna do? Oh, these are slimes. Dang, those just explode. I wonder if they drop stuff if I actually beat them up. The enemies, have they been dropping stuff? Some of them. Okay. Where were the chests? Okay, so the enemies respawn in all those rooms. I don't technically need to revisit them, but I guess if I'm fishing for materials, I can. Ow. Okay, I need to try not to get too beat up. I was being careless earlier. I gotta stop that. Oh, I can try out the bow actually too. See how it works. Oh, it hits through the shield. Nice. Oh no, it doesn't. Or does it? Okay, it fires instantly, and it's just there's no combo. Oh, but I can charge. So all the charges, like, it has to recharge every time you change, but then once it's charged, you can also change. It's a long charge time. So I wonder if this pierces. It does. Ugh, I'm taking a lot of damage. Okay, so against the ranged stuff, I shouldn't be using this, but against these things, it can be worth it. Oh my goodness, I'm taking so much damage. Nothing in that chest. There's a chest over here. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna... Come on, dive me. Got it. So I can drift the arrows after they fire, on the charge shot at least. Yeah. I guess that's so that you don't have to be perfectly lined up on the charge shot. It's kind of funny. Wow, we're already full. Okay. Send something home. Send that. Bunch of fragile stuff. Do I even want anything to become more of these? Not really, right? Oh, wait, you know, there are some rooms I didn't finish exploring. So there still might be a secret. Yeah, here's... Man, I was so close to it. I think I was near here when I died. Ooh, potions? I need empowering crystals to enchant my weapons, blah, 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 yeah. Okay. Oh, no, it's just stuff. I mean, I'll take the foundry rests. I guess I'll sell the fragile stuff, because that's the stuff that'll be most likely to just vanish. Whatever. It's interesting that it shows the map when you come back to a room. Seems kind of strange. Goodbye, rocks. I guess I should sort this out. What do I want turning into these? Is there anything? I don't know that there is. I'll just put it there for now. I'm gonna have to go fight the boss and get rid of a bunch of stuff anyway. Alright, boss time. Today we introduce our stone golems. It doesn't stop the chambers from vanishing, but at least they will give our thieves a good thrashing in the process. Alright, boss time. I got 5 potions. Alright. Whatever. Let's go take that boss. What is this? Oh, it's not the Golden King anymore. This is the Golden King room, but it's just a different... It's just like a brawl. Oh my goodness. Alright, you need to stop. Oh, the chest, it's timed! The chests are disappearing because it's taking me too long. I already lost the gold one. I see. I didn't realize that was what was happening. I was like not really paying attention. Do I get more of the other stuff though? It's all stacking. Okay. There's so much stuff. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy, there's so much stuff. Okay, I gotta figure this out. Let me see if there's another... No. Interesting. So you only fight the bosses once. That was not what I was expecting. Okay. Time to start sorting stuff. So the curses I want to break, probably on the mystery items or on the things that are on a stack of 1. Do I have more of these to pick up? Old golem minion designs. No, I don't think so. So maybe I just sell that. I think we're gonna have to sell some stuff. Oh boy, I keep hitting the wrong button. So maybe here's what I do. Let's grab all this too. Grab all these. Okay, wait, I have, how many curse break? 2? Okay. You know what, for whatever. Let's just curse break the mystery items. Where's the other one? Here. Okay, let's throw this all in here. Sorted by price, cursed. So the cursed ones have to go in certain places, though, is the problem. Okay. I can't quite fit everything even in the chest, so I'm gonna have to sell some stuff. So let's sell the things that aren't in stacks and are Actually, let's just grab this. Sell this. Some cursed stuff to sell would be good too, because that stuff's not going to be stacked. Sell that. That. Okay, let's just try sorting this all again. Okay. So all this stuff fits. I mean, I might need to do some rearranging. I gotta sell 5 more things. I mean, I guess I sell the stick. It's just 1 stick. Do I need the bars? I don't think so. Let's see if I can arrange all this stuff properly. Yeah, it should be fine. I mean, I guess I could just sell the stuff over here, but there is some stuff I kind of want to take back. Like, I need more of these. So maybe I take these back. Sell those. I mean, all this is fine. Is there anything I want instead of... Yeah, I guess this. Oh, why would I take 2 when I could have 5? Do I want the broads, though? Or the ancient pots? Ancient pots 110. This is the most valuable, even on its own? No, these are the most valuable. Alright, whatever. Let's just sell all this stuff. Okay, that should be everything. Interesting, so we don't get to refight the boss and re-get its drops. Which is kind of unfortunate, actually. I wonder how I'm supposed to get more of those things. Just buy them? That seems not ideal. Good thing I never sold them, I guess. Okay, time to load this chest up all over again. Here we go. Oh, it all fits. What the heck? That was easy. I only sent back the 1 thing. Well, that's convenient. Okay, but actually, I think I'll end it there for today, because if I start doing stuff, I haven't done, all I've done is put stuff away, but if I start doing stuff, I'm going to have to sleep to end the day, or to save, I'm realizing. Oh, I think it saved when I came back from the dungeon. I wasn't paying close attention, but it should have. I'm pretty sure it saves between dungeons. If not, I'll have to go redo the dungeon, which won't be great, but whatever. I'm going to end there, though, since it's kind of a convenient stopping place, and it's about time to end. So, yeah, I enjoyed the game more today than I did last time, which isn't to say that I didn't enjoy it last time, but it was very tutorial-y, and now it's starting to feel a little bit more interesting. But yeah, that'll be it for today. So, see ya.